Alright, what is going on everybody? Today I'm going to be giving you a complete Platinum Trophy guide for LEGO Horizon Adventures. This is LEGO's spin on the Horizon series, and it's honestly a load of fun and a pretty easy Platinum. If you need help with this specific trophy, please feel free to use the chapter section to skip ahead to the one that you need. If you do find this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more trophy guides. And if you want to see me play these games and get these trophies, you can check out my other channel, Dune. I'll have it linked in the description below. Alright, so there are a total of 24 trophies in this game. 8 bronze, 8 silver, 7 gold, and 1 platinum. I will be listing these in the order that they are shown on the official trophy list. I will also state if a trophy is missable or not, as majority of these are unmissable, but there are a few that are, so I will point those out. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Too early to celebrate. Complete the prologue. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete the prologue for it to pop. Out of the woods. Complete rescuing the Nora. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete chapter 1, rescuing the Nora, for it to pop. Climb every mountain. Complete Thunder in the Mountains. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete chapter 2, Thunder in the Mountains, for it to pop. Farewell to the Jungle. Complete Desperately Seeking Sawtooths. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete chapter 3, Desperately Seeking Sawtooths, for it to pop. Dune and Dusted. Complete Drawing Out Helix. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete chapter 4, Drawing Out Helix, for it to pop. Light My Spire. Complete The Buried Shadow. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story, and all you need to do is complete chapter 5, The Buried Shadow, for it to pop. Flathead. Find and complete the first tall neck. This trophy is technically missable as you don't have to complete any of the tall neck sections. However, to get this you obviously do need to. So as you play, you will see a sign pointing towards a tall neck, as well as the narrator will also tell you that there is one. This is part of the story levels. There are 3 tall necks in the game, and the first one will be in chapter 1, level 2. You'll need to get to the top of their head to be able to complete them by collecting the gold brick to finish the level. For this trophy, you'll need to complete the first one, which again is in chapter 1, level 2. Once you do, the trophy will pop. Walking with Giants. Find and complete 3 different tall necks. This trophy is technically missable, however it is very obvious where you will find this, as there are signs pointing to the tall neck's direction, and the narrator will also tell you that a tall neck is coming up. There are 3 tall necks part of the main story, and they are in chapter 1 level 2, chapter 3 level 2, and chapter 4 level 3. During these 3 chapters, at the end of the level, make sure you go in the direction of the tall neck, as you can skip this and finish the level without doing it. For this trophy you will need to complete 3 of them. To do this, on the respective level, play through until the narrator tells you that there is a tall neck and you will see a sign pointing towards it. You will complete some platforming while killing some enemies along the way, and eventually getting to the top of the tall neck's head, jumping on and collecting the gold brick, finishing the level and completing the tall neck. If you decide not to complete the tall neck during the main story, that's completely fine, as once you finish the story, you will unlock expeditions, which are roughly 5 to 6 minute long levels, and will give you 3 to 4 waves of enemies before a boss fight. However, about every 2 to 3 expeditions, you will be given the option to complete a tall neck, rather than complete the usual level. Here you can get all the tall necks that you need for this trophy. Once you have completed a minimum of 3 tall necks, the trophy will pop. Factory Setting. Find and complete the first cauldron. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story. The first cauldron is technically in chapter 1, but this one will not count as you don't actually complete it. The first actual cauldron that you do complete is in chapter 2, level 6. You will go through the cauldron until you reach the boss fight with the Thunderjaw. Once you kill the Thunderjaw, you will beat the level and the trophy will pop. Toil and Trouble. Complete 3 different cauldrons. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story. Throughout the main story, there are 3 cauldrons that are chapter specific. All you'll need to do is go through the cauldron, killing all enemies and any bosses at the end. Once you leave the cauldron, the trophy won't actually pop until you have completed the level in its entirety, so don't panic if when you finish the cauldron the trophy doesn't pop, as it will once you finish the full level. The cauldrons in the main story are in chapter 2, level 6, Chapter 3 Level 4, and Chapter 4 Level 2. There are also cauldrons within the hunting ground levels after the main story, as well as the expeditions, which you can also complete them in. So any combination of 3 will work. Once you do complete 3 cauldrons, the trophy will pop. Almost a Warrior. Unlock Varl. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story. Varl is the first character you will unlock and is playable after you do so. You will unlock Varl after saving him in Chapter 1 Level 4. Once you finish the level and unlock Varl, the trophy will pop. Together at Last. Unlock all playable characters. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story. As you progress through the game, you will unlock 3 characters during different chapters. You will unlock Varl in Chapter 1 Level 4, Tirsa in Chapter 1 Level 6, and Erend in Chapter 2 Level 4. All of these characters will become playable as you unlock them. Once you finish Chapter 2 Level 4 and unlock Erend, the trophy will pop. Superhero. Max level a character. This trophy is technically missable as if you're always changing your character throughout the game, you may not reach max level with a single one by the end. The max level in this game is 20 and each character has their own level. However, once you unlock a character, they will not start off at level 1. You will instead start off at whatever level the character you are playing as is. So for example, if you're playing as Aloy and you're at level 8 when you unlock Varl, Varl will now be at level 8. For this trophy, you need to max level any character, so simply choose one and get them to level 20 and the trophy will pop. Super Team. Max level all characters. This trophy is missable as you do not have to play as all characters to complete the game. I personally played as Aloy for the entire game, which resulted in getting her to level 20 when I had completed the full story, as well as all of the hunting grounds missions. I'm going to insert a clip of me completing the quickest way to level up each character. This clip is about 6 minutes long as I'm doing a complete walkthrough of an expedition level. So if you wish to skip this, you can go ahead and click below at the chapter section. However, I do share tips along the way, as well at the end I show you how to get XP even quicker, so be sure to watch that if you're wondering the quickest way to level up your characters. There are 4 characters in the game to level up: Aloy, Varl, Tirsa, and Erend. You will unlock these characters throughout the game. Aloy is unlocked at the very beginning, Varl after completing Chapter 1 Level 4, Tirsa after you complete Chapter 1, and Erend after completing Chapter 2 Level 4. Again, I used Aloy for the entire game, and did not get her to level 20 until I completed everything. You can use a second controller to have any of the other characters load into the game as you play, and they will all level up with you as you go. This is very efficient and will save you a lot of time. I personally got a bit annoyed with having a second player just dragging along for the main story, so I max leveled Aloy first, then did Tirsa and Varl at the same time doing the expeditions, and then did Erend by himself also doing expeditions. Speeding through the expeditions, each one will take you roughly 5 to 6 minutes and will level you up every 2 to 5 expeditions, depending on your current level, as each level requires more XP to level up. Alright, so here's the clip of me doing a step-by-step guide on how to level up your characters the quickest, and once you have all 4 characters level 20, the trophy will pop. What's going on, everybody? We are here on LEGO Horizon Adventures, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get your characters at the max level as quick as possible. This is the method that I've been using to get all the characters at level 20. As you can see, we are here playing as Erend. We're on level 19, and we're going to be getting to level 20 in this video, which will also give me this Super Team trophy for getting all the characters max, as well as the Platinum trophy, because that's the last trophy that I need. So there are some upgrades that I would recommend. You don't need to have these, at the very last end of the game. You're going to see that I already have them purchased. But go to the All Mother tree in the bottom left corner, and you want to go to your upgrades. This will apply to all your characters. So as you can see, I have everyone level 20, last one level 19. You're going to go to your upgrades, and you want to upgrade your XP ones as soon as possible. So pretty much as your first upgrades, you can do this really early on in the game. I would recommend doing this. This will give you extra XP. So weak sauce, removing weak points will award XP. You can upgrade this. You can see 3 tiers. Environmental Warrior, you can earn more XP when you use environment to defeat enemies, 3 tiers as well. And as well, earn more XP when you use gadgets or rare weapons to defeat enemies. You'll be using these a lot, so getting the extra XP for that is really helpful. Other than that, you can really upgrade whichever ones you want. If you want more health, do that. If you want more damage, upgrade those. It's completely up to you, but I would recommend getting those XP ones as soon as you can. Alright, so that's pretty much the only tip outside of actually getting XP. So I'm at the very end of the game, and it took me playing the entire game and doing all of the hunting grounds to upgrade Aloy all the way. So the other 3 characters you can do is add another controller, so you can have 2 characters in the one session getting upgraded. So you will level up your main character, the one you're playing as, a little bit faster, just slightly faster than the AFK one, but you'll basically just drag around this character. They don't need to survive or anything, they'll get XP. If they do completely die, you can revive them, but I find once you're in the later of the games and once they're at a higher level, they won't even really die as often. So we are here at the very end of the game. The only thing we can do is expeditions, which is going to get us the most XP. These will take about 5 to 6 minutes to do, as we're going to be ignoring all studs. You're not going to collect anything, so unless you need studs to buy stuff, completely ignore it, okay? So we are here in the bottom left corner next to the Allmother tree. All you're going to do is jump over here. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, wonderful. You're going to jump over here up into the top here. And again, on the left side is going to be the closest hunting grounds to your spawn point. You will always spawn by the Allmother tree. So this is the quickest one to get to. So go over here, press triangle, and it'll load you in. Again, we're going to just be speeding through this, attacking, killing as much as possible. You will typically use your gadgets and rare weapons. So we're going to be doing a complete walkthrough here. So again, once you get into your expedition, you will be given a choice if you want to do a cauldron or a tall head. Completely ignore that because you will not get as much XP, and it will take you longer. The tall head doesn't really give you any XP, only for the couple enemies that you kill. It doesn't even give you XP for completing the tall head, so completely ignore that unless you need the tall head for the trophy. But we'll really get 2 to 3 waves of enemies before the boss fight, which is a little bit different. You'll see, so every enemy we kill in a non-boss fight wave will give us XP. As you can see, I'm getting XP for all these enemies that I'm killing, machine and human. That was a very quick wave, so we'll just continue on. Again, we're ignoring everything. We don't need to heal at this point. Your character does not need to heal. Unless you really need it, then obviously go to the tree. But if you don't need to heal, then just keep on going. We're just gonna press on through. But yeah, so the boss fight will actually only give you XP for killing the boss. So we're going to completely ignore all other enemies and completely focus on the boss. Unless it gets a little bit tangly, then maybe we'll have to kill a couple of the extra ones. But I find once you're like level 15 and beyond, you really don't need to worry about killing any of the other enemies in the boss fight, because you're just strong enough to withstand everything that they might throw at you while you're killing the boss fight. Like, as you can see, I killed that guy, only lost 1 in 3/4 heart. I mean, that's alright. So just pick up gadgets as you go. Don't really worry about picking up anything else. Once you kill everyone in a wave, they will get a little bit stronger as you go. So keep that in mind. As you can see, the first round was very easy. This round is also quite easy. But yeah, once you're done, you're going to continue on. I found the second and third waves, if there's a third wave, will typically give you a good few enemies, which is nice. So we're actually about to hit level 20, which means we're going to get the platinum trophy on the next kill here. So we'll pause the game and take a look at that really quick. There we go. So that's super team, max level all characters, and then the trophy, our platinum trophy, every last one for collecting all of their trophies. Let's go. This game was super fun, I will say that. But we're going to continue on for the sake of this video. This one's a bit of a bigger one, and the boss fight you're going to get is going to be a different machine every time. So it could be a watcher, or it could be a thunder drive, it could be anything. So They typically all have the same health though, and it will take you roughly around the same time to kill them all. So during this, you can get whichever you want. I'll take the hammer and move on. Just continue on through. There's no need to wait around. But they'll give you a couple of instances of a little bit of platforming, which is really, I feel like, just to fill out the level, but there's no worries there. So let's continue on. We're going into another wave of zombies, or not zombies, sorry, machines. Sorry, I was just playing Call of Duty. But yeah, so this will be the last wave before the boss fight. So again, typically 2 to 3 waves, as well as giving you the option to do a cauldron or a tall head. It typically alternates through. I found that it gives you the option to do a tall neck cauldron and then no option at all. Typically revolves around those 3 options there, but again, you can get all that through the story. You don't need to actually do any tall necks or cauldrons in the expeditions unless you want to. I would recommend, if you're going to do anything, do a cauldron, because again, the tall neck doesn't give you any XP, which does suck. I mean, it's relatively quick and short, like 2 minutes you can be done. But again, you want to follow only the bronze unless you're going for stud. Follow the bronze, don't worry about anything else. And here we are on the boss fight, which is going to be a watcher, which isn't too bad. But again, a bunch of enemies are going to spawn, and we're just gonna keep going in this guy. They might run away from you a little bit, which is a bit annoying, but again, try to hit their weak points to get this done as quick as possible. But you're going to see here, look at my health. I mean, I'm max level, so what else do you expect? But yeah, that's done. And then you can move on to the next section, which will give you the brick, finishing the expedition, and you can just rinse and repeat this. And it really is very simple. Rinse and repeat. It's a bit of a grinding, so it definitely is, throw on a YouTube video and just kind of chill out while you're doing this. It is a nice change from many harder platinums and whatnot, but yeah, that's the quickest way that I found to level up your characters, especially when you need to get all of them level 20. Again, you can add a second controller to make this a lot quicker. If you're enjoying the game, then keep it on single controller, or if you don't have one. But yeah, definitely that second controller I would definitely recommend. Gonna need a bigger wardrobe. Obtain 75 outfits. This trophy is missable, however it can be completed typically when you finish the story. You will need enough gold bricks to unlock all outfits, as well as enough studs to buy them. There are over 100 outfits in the game, ranging from 250 studs to 750 studs. It does not matter which outfits you buy, as long as you obtain a total of 75. So over the course of your game, you can buy outfits until eventually getting 75 in total, and the trophy will pop. Masterbuilder. Obtain 20 roofs or yards. This trophy is missable, however it can be completed as early as Chapter 2. Roofs and yards are customization options for different plots around the main area. You will need to earn enough gold bricks and complete chapters to unlock more roofs and yards. For this trophy, you'll need to have a total of 20, meaning you must purchase them until you have 20 total. This can be any combination of roofs and yards, so for example, you can have 10 roofs and 10 yards. These range from 350 studs to 1000 studs. Once you have obtained a total of 20, the trophy will pop. Just for show, obtain 75 decorations. This trophy is missable, however it can be completed as early as Chapter 4. There are plenty of spaces to put decorations around the main area, however you need to simply purchase them rather than place them all in different spots. These decorations will range from 125 studs to 750 studs. You'll need to earn gold bricks and complete chapters to unlock more decorations. As you play the game, you can buy as many decorations as you want. Once you have a total of 75 decorations, the trophy will pop. Community service. Complete 20 community jobs. This trophy is missable as it is not required to complete any community job. The community service board is unlocked after completing level 4 in chapter 1. This is essentially small side missions for you to complete either during a level or at the main base. There are a total of 40 tasks that will appear as you play the game, and for this trophy you need to complete 20 of them, so you can choose to complete the ones that you find the easiest. Tasks will be unlocked by collecting a certain amount of gold bricks, so as you play the game and complete more tasks, you will earn gold bricks, thus unlocking more tasks. Once you have completed a total of 20, the trophy will pop. There's gold in them bricks. Collect your first gold brick. This trophy is unmissable as it is part of the story. You will earn your first gold brick after completing chapter 1, level 1, and at the end of every level thereafter. So all you need to do is complete the very first level and the trophy will pop. Yellow brick hoard. Collect 50 gold bricks. This trophy is missable, as by just playing the main story, it will not give you enough gold bricks for this trophy. After completing each level, you'll get 1 gold brick for a total of 23 gold bricks for completing all levels. Tasks on the community board can give you a total of 77 gold bricks, so doing tasks as you play will eventually give you the 50 gold bricks that you need and the trophy will pop. A rare treat. Discover all rare weapons. This trophy is technically missable, however I personally think it is unmissable and is a part of the story. As you complete story levels, in every single one you will have to go through a section with 3 chests to open. Each of these chests will contain either a rare weapon or a gadget. As you unlock the 3 different characters, their weapons will become available in these chests, even if you're not playing as them. Therefore, as you progress through the game, you will unlock all of these rare weapons. I would say technically this is missable, because you don't have to open all the chests, but why would you not? And just opening them, you don't even have to take the item, just opening them will unlock their rare weapon. So pretty much I would think this is unmissable. So simply keep playing the game. Once you have unlocked all the rare weapons for all characters, the trophy will pop. All the toys. Discover all gadgets. This trophy is technically missable, however I will say it is unmissable as it is really a part of the story. As you complete story levels, every single one will have a section with 3 chests to open. Each of these chests will contain either a rare weapon or a gadget. As you progress through the game, you unlock all of the gadgets by opening these chests. I say this is technically missable, as you don't have to open these chests, but why would you not? It's giving you different abilities for the game. So I would say that pretty much everyone's going to open these chests, and you don't actually have to take the item to discover it. You just need to discover it by opening the chest. So that's why in my opinion I think this is unmissable. So simply keep playing the game, and once you have unlocked all gadgets, the trophy will pop. Top grade. Obtain 10 upgrades. This trophy is missable, however you will more than likely get this trophy without even knowing that it was a trophy. Upgrades are obtainable at the All Mother tree in the main area. This is located at the bottom left corner. Here you can buy upgrades that apply to all characters, so no matter who you're playing as, the upgrade will apply. Opening the All Mother tree and going to the upgrades, you will see plenty to choose from. For this trophy it does not matter which ones you choose. However, I would recommend upgrading the XP based ones first, as it will help you level up your character just a little bit quicker. Then you can get whichever ones that you do want. You will need a total of 10 for this trophy, and this includes upgrading a single one twice or 3 times. So all you need to do is get a total of 10 upgrades and the trophy will pop. Alright, that is the guide on how to get all the trophies for LEGO Horizon Adventures. Once you do get all these trophies, the Platinum Trophy will pop. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more trophy guides. If you guys have any other games you want me to do a trophy guide on, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And again, if you want to see me actually play these games, go check out my other channel, Dune. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. That's where I post all of my gameplay. If any updates come to this game in the future that changes any of these trophies, I will be sure to update everyone in the comments, as well as any tips will also be down there as well. And if you guys have any for anyone else, leave them down there as well. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.